Hi YouTube! It is time to decorate my home for Halloween. I've already started work on the outside, but I'm not going to share that because I don't want anyone on the internet to know what the outside of my house fully looks like. But I was able to put out the same Dollar Tree gravestones as last year. Fixing them up with the paint sticks has lasted for the most part. I did have to go back with spray foam on the back because the hot glue didn't last, but once the spray foam was on the back of them, they're fine. They have lasted. They're great. I'm so happy with them. Okay, so I've already brought in my decorations from the shed. And I have 3 areas mainly that I'm going to work on. The first area will be the top of the entertainment center. And I have the decorations that are new this year over here. So I've got my new candles that I made. You saw that video, I'm sure. And then I have this little rat skeleton, which I will actually be making a terrarium out of later this month, so stay tuned for that. But I will give it a place up here until I make that. And then this is a new one that I found at a thrift store, and I just love the detail on this bird. Holy cow, look at that. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous detail. And the skull, and then a book. So I love that. That's a new mention. Everything else I think you guys have seen before. No, there's one more yet. There's one more for this area that you haven't seen yet. All right. I've got this cute little haunted house. And this was a gift from Ashley. She was the one that she was Opelli, she was Suki, she was Melty in previous Halloweens. So she found this for me at a thrift store over the last year and gifted it to me. So yeah, that's another new one that you haven't seen before. The next zone is going to be the top of this entryway table / aquarium microwave cart thing. And I'm going to, oh, you haven't seen this either. I also found this at a thrift store, and it is so precious and cute, and I love it. It is exactly my Halloween aesthetic. So I am going to put my figurines up here, kind of create a little scene. I've got the haunted house that I decorated for you guys up here, and the lights are going. And I have this big blank wall. Actually, all of my walls are blank because I haven't put up like big normal decor for them yet. But I have some things that I'm going to hang on the nails that are already in this wall. I'm not putting new nails in the wall. And then of course I have some decorations to go in my kitchen. My kitchen is a mess right now, so this is also going to be motivation to clean my kitchen. Yeah, sink full of dishes. Everything's on the counter. Welcome to real life. So these zones, I'm going to try and organize them kind of by the scale of the decorations because I think that will help things look better if it's not just like all thrown together on the entertainment center the way I did in my apartment before. Now that I'm in a house, I can spread things out more. There's more places to put things. And yeah, I think having the scale of the decorations all be similar will help with the general aesthetic of it. So let's start by unwrapping some of this stuff that I packed up. All right, so now that I have everything out of its packaging, I need to start putting things in the correct zones. So first off, I've got my purple flower eyeball bouquet, and that's just gonna go straight in here, and that's just gonna go straight into my orange vase, into my orange vase here that I still have the dried macaroni in from last year. And I will arrange that better in a moment and stick it there because it is gonna go in this zone. But I've got these figurines that I'll need to make it over to there. All right, so brought everything over here, and I'm just gonna start by kind of centering this and playing with it. I need to go get my tripod. All right, there we go. Now I'm hands-free. So yeah, I'm gonna start just playing with these. So I've got my weeping angel. I think this scarecrow guy can go around this side because I've got these orange pumpkins here, and that'll kind of balance out the orange. I wish she could go up there, but she will fall down. I could have glued her there. That would have been fun. I still could. It just feels like a lot. Into that fence thing. So I still have it. It's right here. I don't like it. I decided I don't like it. It blocks the view. And I'm short, so it's blocking my view of my own stuff that is there to make me happy. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's it. Here is the entryway table decorations. Here's the front door. So if someone's standing at the front door, they can see those ones. The side of the house does not look great, so those distract from it. And they come around and they see the full scene. And then if you're in the living room, you see these three witches around the pumpkin. Everything can be front and center. And she is not blocking the pumpkins in the back. I like it. Okay, this zone is complete. Let's go focus on the entertainment center. All right, so I'm gonna set that down there to start with. I've got these potion bottles. Someday I'll update them. I thought I would do that this year. It did not happen this year. It is not going to happen this year, but tune in next year for Hallow-Leen, and maybe I'll be updating my potion bottles so they don't just look like cheap little pill bottles, probiotics, prescriptions, water bottles, and soy sauce. Because, yeah. Hallow-Leen happens every year. All right, so I have these two have cords and light up. This one is miniature, but it's more miniature than the rest of my figurines. Like it's super duper miniature. So I think it will work over here. I think. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put things yet. I do have the light up candles right there, so maybe I should have 3 things lighting up throughout. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I could put this in the center. Yeah, that might look better in the center. Okay. I do have my fancy candlestick and my dragon egg and my calendar blocks. calendar blocks that I keep up all year round. And then I have also found a matching skull to the one I already had. This is the one I already had. I can tell because there are holes drilled into it. Yes. Dragon egg. And I'm gonna put my dragon egg away until after Halloween. Alright, so here's the entertainment center. I know it's a little lopsided, skewed that way, but remember we are turning this little guy into a terrarium. I will be using I was gonna use an M&M case, but I'm gonna use a soda bottle because it'll look more rounded. I'm gonna use a cream soda bottle. Haven't drank the cream soda yet, so yeah. But yeah, that will even out height-wise once I have that piece there. Oh, let's turn on the lights. There we go. Lights are on. We've got a light show. And I know you can't really see this guy from the front, but you can from the side. And there is a chair over on this side, so it makes sense. Buff the flowers a little more, and I made sure that the flower that's missing the eyeball is facing the wall. Alright, next, also kind of part of this zone, like I said, this bird needs a place to be. Happy bird. Yay, sitting on the lamp. If I turn it on, yeah, none of the bird is touching the actual light bulb. Don't think it'll be a problem. I don't have this lamp on very often though. So some of the stuff I have in this bucket is actually like toys and stuff from last year. So these are stickers, little slinkies. These are off from last year. Mainly stickers and slinkies. And the reason I'm putting them in the teal bucket instead of keeping them in here is because the teal bucket denotes having treats for children who cannot have candy. Plenty of candy for children. Now that we're in a house, I might be hoping to see trick-or-treaters. Might go do a trunk or treat with our church. We'll see what happens, but I've got chocolate stuff, I've got fruity stuff, and this bucket is full of toys. I actually went and got more toys for it today. So yeah, I've got the stickers from last year, and this year there's little tattoos, and then the discs that you can launch at your siblings. Not that I'm purposefully encouraging, like, violence against siblings, but let's face it, if a kid has a little disc launcher, what else is he gonna do with it? Or she. And I also got these fun little balls. And then erasers. These are really cool erasers. Cat, the skull. Jack-o'-lanterns, and then the slinkies from last year, and the stickers from last year. Teal pumpkin. I know that might seem like really random, like why are you shoving them in your laundry room? This is actually the door that my family, my husband, my son, and I use the most because we go through the garage when we drive anywhere. So it does not feel like it's shoved away to me. All right, we're back here. And then I have this bucket, and this bucket obviously has a little garland in it. But it also has this little guy, and I'm going to put him up here too. I have a baggie full of window clings. I'm not going to do any window clings right now. I might do them later. One of these is not in the bag. There we go. And then more of those eggs. So I'm going to combine this with the other bucket, and then I can put this bucket somewhere else. All right, so now this bucket is empty. And I have this bucket, which is not empty. It has actually Halloween themed erasers in it. This was a sorting game that my kindergartners used to do. So it's got like big pumpkins, little pumpkins, and bats. And I'm not putting these in the teal pumpkin because I like the sorting game and I want the sorting game for my own child when he's old enough to sort that stuff. But I'm gonna move my Bluetooth speaker. And I'm just gonna put these up here on the fridge. And I think they'll look really cute by each other. So happy. All right, that leaves us with just a few things. I've got my little boo, which on blocks there. This sign and my Wicked Good treats. And then my placemats. Oh, and my spooky sign. And the basket. The basket's going on the island. It's gonna hold fruit. Placemats go on the table. My spooky sign. My spooky sign I am going to figure out. Obviously this goes in on the counter in the kitchen. I think she's gonna go on the counter in the kitchen as well. I'm going to hang this up in that corner where that fly swatter is. I'll put this somewhere else for now. My spooky sign is gonna go above my little reading corner. On the opposite wall, or on the wall adjacent to the entertainment center. There's a spooky sign up on the wall in the reading corner above the rocking chair. I know the camera angled way up right now. It's because the floor's a mess. I haven't cleaned it up yet. Figure you guys don't need to see the mess. You know how messy children can be, probably. All right, I'm putting this right behind the stove. Yes, I did keep a candle right here. I know from your angle it looks like it's blocking it, but like, it doesn't feel like it. All right, and then right here on the counter, this is my rice. Just ignore it. It doesn't have a different place. But I am going to put this right here. Wicked good treats. And it's right by the charger. Yeah. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Hallow-Leen videos, subscribe and click the bell so you know when I upload. We have lots more coming still. We're about halfway through the month with this video. And yeah, don't forget to stay creative. Outside of October, I upload most Mondays. Thanks for watching. Bye.